seems like it works. Let's go this properly. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Oh, wait. I already started to read the member variable, but let's start it again. Let me check something real quick. Draw 3 squares of size 100, or a square of 100 each side, that are 100 pixels apart on the original axis. In other words, oh, hello Zoink. Hello, hello. Well. What ya want? Ah! You! How dare you? I should actually ban this redeem just because of this. But hello, Zoink. Nice to see you. Hello. Hello. But damn it. I think my reaction is going to be less... Well, I probably get a jump scare anytime. But, well, nice to see you. Wait, what? You made me forget what I wanted to try to do. Oh, right. I wanted to read these goals for actually coding this game, so yeah. Nice to see you as well. I hope... Oh, hello, Roberto! Nice to see you as well. Nice. But yeah, it's nice to see you guys. You guys are so quick. How the heck? What time of the week is it? Today. Yeah. Oh, it's Monday. Alright. Let me check. But hello, nice. I'm glad to see you guys again. Well, I am really lucky then. Damn it. Alright. Let me try this properly. Draw 3 squares of size by 100 that are 100 pixels apart on the horizontal axis, which means is the axis position dot x maybe equal sign 100. Oh, you've been eating a lot of habanero salsa the last few days. Isn't that really peppery? What's the name? Picante? Are you going a lot to do your needs in the bathroom? Yes, it is. Oh, it's spicy. Yeah, that's the word for it. Damn. Are you eating it with pizza or lasagna? Let's see. Let me try this again. You should draw the square starting at the position 100, 100. This means you should start the position, the first square at the... Oh, I understand now. Position x equal 100. Guerrilla typing. Eating it with corn tortilla chips. You have a strong stomach? Ah. So I cannot curse you with gluttony spells. I see. Eating it with corn tortilla chips sounds great. However, have you tried it with... I think it's a Korean sauce. It's called like kimchi. You should ask someone else about it. But I know, you're too late. You are already a glutton. You're going to be cursed in the rings of hell by doing... Wait, what was the punishment for the gluttonous ring? I actually forgot. It seems it was about... glutton ring. Let me search in my tome. Ring of Hell. In the comedies of this guy, there was the first circle of hell where he depicted people actually going to make a marathon or sprint. So you should do a lot of jogging probably. It's actually the contrapasso? Oh, seems like it. Is it? Let's see. Where is it? Is it Chaco? I remember that there was a big dog with 3 heads in hell back then, but I'm not sure what it is like now. Oh, kimchi is so stinky and you don't want to try it? Hey, you should try it just because to see if your stomach can test it, can endure it. It's a challenge. Oh, that's a Cerberus? All right, that's a big dog that. With 3 heads, and I don't remember what else. I'm not really, what's the name, really caring about creatures in hell. The only thing that are really interesting here are just humans after all. But yeah, let me check back this code now. Either way, remember to do a lot of gymnastic and squats. If only because you need to be at peak performance after eating so much food. After all, food is just fuel for muscles, isn't that right? But yeah, let's see. You should draw the square starting at the position 100 per 100. Okay. Okay, I understand. Fix a gap between the horizontal axis. Alright. Draw rectangle, which is rectangle with the variable, no, the parameters named x, comma, y, the length size of the, what's the name, the length and the height. It's a square as written here. Okay, 100, and then this is calling the function. We need to place the squares again by placing what's the name, position x. 200, no wait, 300 maybe, because it's actually accounting for the rectangle that is taking the length in the horizontal axis. So 100 plus the square that is long in the horizontal axis x 100, then the real position x next time is 300 if the pixel gap needs to be 100 again. Oh, programming. Hello, Remove. How are you doing? Are you enjoying your hiatus? Sorry, I shouldn't stab you there. But yeah, I'm trying to do a refresher on the memory, so I should be fine, but I'm actually forgetting until I don't remember anymore. Oh shit. You're hiatus, or you're never the streaming either. Hiatus? Is it? Well, that's mostly me stabbing you there, because I'm not streaming much either. Position. Let's see if it works. 500, 500, and then here we go. Write the code inside the run function so the computer can recognize it. Let's see if it works. Your accent with the word is a bit too strong and you can't understand it. It doesn't work. First shape is at 100 by 100. Oh, I understand. Okay, position, ips, vale 100. Let's try this now. Hiatus. What's the name? Hiatus? Yeah. Oh man. Alright, alright, I did it. Let's see. Okay, it works. The code. Let's see now. Continue. Defining your own variable. In the previous lesson, you used a predefined member variable of the property called position, from what I remember, in the Godot API documentation. In your project, you will need to define your own variable, however. Imagine that you need to track the player health in your game. They may start with 5 health points. When taking a hit, the health should go down to 4. Alright. To keep track. Wait. After another hit, it should be 3, and so on. To keep track of that, you can create a variable named health to which you add and subtract points. The examples below introduces the print function, which outputs its argument to the output box on the left. Click the Run button to instantly run the entire function, and click the Stop button to execute the lines of code one by one. Okay? No? Alright? Okay. The debugger panel at the bottom shows the current variable, the health. Oh, alright. Run. Step. Oh, alright. Okay, I see. Okay, it's a variable. We change like this. Okay, I understand now. It's because the computer is running from let me check. It's running from the top to the bottom each line as if it's not skipping anything if possible, and the PC or the computer just runs the code in a loop for I don't know how many FPS per second, frame per second. I think so. Oh, hello. You're from... Oh, I remember you. You're Stefan Brooker, who actually came to actually jump scare me too last time. But nice to see you. Hello. Hello, you too. But yeah, let's see. The debugger panel at the bottom shows the current value of the health variable. Okay. No. After executing the first 2 lines of code, you will have a variable storing a value of 4. Like first is 5, and then it clicks on the second instruction, health equal health minus 1, and then you print again health, but it gives you 5 minus 1 equals 4. Below we break down how you define new variables and explain the print functions. Alright, let me drink a bit of water. Alright. Defining a variable. To use a variable, you must first define it so the computer registers its name. To do so, you start a line of code with a var keyword, followed by your desired variable name. Just like func stands for function, var stands for variable. Okay, variable are case sensitive, which means health in small letters and health in capital first letter are technically different variables. Alright. Be careful to use the same capitalization wherever you refer to the same variable, or you could be reading or writing to a different variable. Alright? The The following line defines a health variable pointing to no value. You can think of it as creating a product label you have yet to stick onto something after the equal, probably. Alright. Var health. No, wait. Var health. Alright. Like with function, a member's variable, and variable target to a specific value type, like a vector's x and y subvariables. We also call them properties or fields of the vector. Alright. These are already pre-made variables called properties of field. Alright. To access a member variable, you must first write the value's name followed by an access operator, which is dot. Okay, for example, position x. Okay, I understand. Like with function, a member's variable name must be unique inside a given code file. Okay, inside a given code single file. Creating two variables next to each other with the same name will cause an error. Alright. If I created two same named variables, if I created two same named variables, it will give an error. Just like you cannot name yourself twice in a platform. Kiri, because the Kiri name was already gotten. You didn't miss much. You maybe missed me. Kidding. It's kind of cringe. But yeah. Did you just go to the bathroom or take a sip of water? From the eating too much sauce? Wait, let me check. Habanero salsa. Let's see. Don't worry. I'm not in love with anyone. I might be fascinated by humans, but I will never fall in love. And cannot fall in love as I am a demon. Oh, you'd had to bring in groceries? Oh, nice. Some vegetables? Alright. For example, if you press var half and var half twice, it gives an error because creating two variables next to each other with the same name is impossible, or rather it will cause an error. So you need to give a variable's name a unique name inside a given code file. Alright. To use a variable, you want to assign it a starting value. You can do so using the equal sign. Okay, if you want to assign it a starting value, but you can change it later since it's a variable. Variable. It stands for variable value. You can do so using the equal sign equal. Okay. Let's see. After defining your variable, you can access its value by writing the variable's name. Okay, just like here. Okay, variable half equal. Okay, 100. And then output run. Variable half equal 100. Print the half variable and it will give you 100. Oh, it really did. Alright. Imagine you are telling someone named Atos. Hi. Hey, Atos. Oh, I see. That's a good analogy. Alright. Thank you, remove. Notice we don't use the variable. We don't use the variable q anymore as we needed to define a variable. Okay. Alright. It's used to define a variable because you define something by first writing a var, okay, like here, and then you write the variable name, and then you can print it again here. Okay, I understand. We need to not write later as we gotta use it when getting another type of method, which is a function but is pre-made by the documentation, the API. Angel does not understand what love is. Oh, baby, baby, don't hurt me. No, wait, I actually don't remember. Wait, what's the name? I actually don't remember. Something like, what's the name? Someone, please, write down the lyrics of the chorus of that song. Never gonna let you down. No wait, what was that? I forgot. But there was someone in the game company of the infamous MiHoYo? No wait, HoYoverse, where it says about something like the song lyrics, and they even made a parody of it by paying the license on April Fools, and that's how it actually is. It actually is something like that, something like animation with it. Yeah, they did a clip with it. Yeah, right. Thank you, Roberto. Oh, you refuse remove? Ah, well. Yeah, thank you. Alright. I'm probably not gonna show it on stream. Well, actually, I can actually do that. But thank you, this is exactly it. Wait, you guys are gonna probably hear it. Oh shit. Oh see. Oh see. Wait, let me see if I can actually lower it down. Alright, never mind. Yeah, this one. Thank you so much. Never gonna give you up. No wait. No wait. Desert you. Thank you so much. Alright. Let me see if I can actually. Then. Can you guys hear me? I probably not. If you look in Discord, you can see the most recent finger you baked. Oh, next time! I decided to never check Discord if I'm streaming. But yes, I will check it out. Is it food? Is it probably another potato pizza? Alright. Wow, volume increase. Actually, the volume got increased? Oh shit. How about now? How about now? Wait, let me check. Alright. How about now? I changed the how can I say it? The desktop audio output, so you guys probably won't hear the animated shot of Never Gonna Give You Up. Stranger to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Oh wait, it's like this. Alright. But yeah, is it better now or is it much slower? Like, I probably change it later. Let you down. Alright, I can probably karaoke it now. Let me try. Wow. This video at the 1080 pixels is crashing down. We are no stranger to love. You know the rules, and so do I. When we meet, what I'm thinking of. And could get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you. Okay. Gotta make you understand. Alright. Oh, this one is this is it. Never gonna give up. Never gonna let you down. Okay, okay. But yeah, let's see. I probably cannot do that anymore. So, oh shit, it's too loud. Proprietà audio avanzate. Disattivato. No. Okay. Alright, can you guys hear me? Yeah, back to the topic. Thank you, Roberto. Suddenly you're louder? Was it better before? Or was it better now? No, wait. Like, how can I change it? But anyway, this is it. Thank you so much. Exactly the clip I was searching for. But why did we speak? Oh, wait, never mind. It was because we couldn't search the Atus thing and talk about love, and because Zoink asked us something like that of a question, jokingly, and I joked in return. So let's see. The code above will display the number 100 to some output window. Notice we don't use the void keyword anymore, as we only need it to define a variable. Spilling into a bulky audio configuration live on stream. Oh shit! Oh man. Oh damnation. Darn. Is it? What was better? Proprietà fidanzate? Yeah. Fui! But yeah. Just leave it. Alright. Just leave it as it is now. Yeah, the frame per second is already as bad as it is. It's better to just leave it. The audio at least. Original configuration? This one? Or is it not like this one? Like la. Ciao Roberto. Can you hear me? And before you appear, someone will shoot at you, just like in the past World War. This is a joke in Italy. A stream start? Oh, alright. Oh man, Roberto is gonna get shot. But yeah, from a gunfire, from a rifle, or the World War One at the time of back then. Alright. And I said to leave it. Alright, understood. But yeah, also once you define a variable, you can change its value anytime with the equal sign. Alright, we did that. Just fine. And then run step. Okay. Run step. Okay. About the print function. The print function is generally the first function you learn in academic programming courses. It prints the message. It sends, or rather, it prints the message or value you give it to some output window, often a black window with plain white text. Programmers often use print to quickly check the value of their variables when their game runs. In this application, we made a special output window that captures calls to print and displays a card to make it friendly for you. Okay, run. Hey there! Alright. This is the terminal, maybe. I wish I could give feedback helpful and how to explain the concrete issues in people's streams at times. Oh, no problem. It's something that the streamer should do at first by itself, instead of relying to viewers, which is the audience after all. So it's actually appreciated. How do you like the tutorial so far? It's amazing. Well, more like I was rereading a lot, but it's written quite well and it's in a format that, well, it's much friendlier than a big brick of a textbook. Enjoy, you keep changing the channel name. Channel name? Oh yeah, right. It's because I'm going to rechange it again. It's a good thing. I think so, at least. I don't think the average streamer has audio education. Yeah, right. It's something like sound effect or sound design sort of deal. Sometimes I was thinking that I should do, rather than streams, a proper let's play video editing game channel. But sometimes I remember that I'm not such a gamer, and the let's plays are kind of something that requires video editing. So, the audio education will actually make me stream a lot, record a long gameplay, but eventually it will happen, it will reveal that I didn't record it at all. What's the name? For actually recording also the audio, so I'm quite thankful. Oh, do what you like. Yeah, right. I was thinking of doing that with another persona instead of Angel. For Angel, I probably will stream really randomly. So, it's a good thing that at least I can properly set up OBS, Open Broadcast software, at least with you guys here. So I'm actually thankful that there was lots of feedback before. Sorry guys, I forgot to record the episode and now I have this dragon. Right. You're gonna stream a different persona? You can hardly stream with just one. No, I'm not gonna stream. I'm going to do let's play channels with another VTuber persona, probably. I haven't confirmed it yet. But yeah, let's go back. Variables are like apples. Also, wait a minute, Remo. You too! You can hardly actually properly call me back or call out. Show me yourself first to actually stream. Finally! But yeah. I was thinking of doing a let's play channel for this one other idea I had. It's mostly that I'm trying to make a VTuber model, but it's gonna be a free model later because I want to use it as a freebie or tutorial model to actually make other people learn how to rig in this alternative or Live 2D software, the one that makes 2D models like mine. Call it Inochi 2D. So yeah. Enjo, have you considered getting checked for ADHD? Maybe. Actually, I think there are more pressing matter than that one, unless it gives bonuses, but I don't think so. For better or worse, Angel always talks a big bang. Yeah, it's a really horrible thing. It's a horrid talk. Inochitidi, yeah, right. Right, talks a big game for someone who hadn't placed any. Hey, at least I stream. Big talk for someone who actually cannot stream. Well, at least you are someone who cannot stream for audio interface problem, is it? But yeah, I should actually do something more with what I can do. Mostly because I have not much confidence. It's, well, I talk big, but I don't have much confidence. Otherwise, heh. But yeah, as we hinted above, in GD script variables, it works a bit like labels. Ever since the start, you've been plagued with hardware woes. Heh, you say that, but my ESP, no, it's not ESP. It's my computer specs network was so shitty. But you need to do it as fast as possible, or you're gonna become how can I say it? Dusty bird? I'm not sure. It gives focus bonus if the meds work. Then you can focus on going. Hey! I actually can do that already. What the hell? My attention span is not that bad. What do you guys take me for? I might be just uninterested in some stuff, but that stuff is kind of, wait, it's still as boring. But I don't think I'm that bad. Just a side focus can log into non-work tangents. I actually work very steadfastly at my actual, what's the name? Household store? Household shop? But I cannot speak much about it. After all, it's family business, so it's quite something. It's Cosa Nostra got it. It was a joke highlighting how aggregate focus can lock onto the wrong things. Alright. Is that so? We have remove and zoink joke about me and throw me around. I thought you were getting into it as well, Roberto. At least be my ally. Kidding. After all, I did say the joke about shooting Roberto, just like in World War One, when he was time traveling around. And you don't gotta say you're in La Cosa Nostra. It's not. It's something like it's our thing, it's our business, it's affari nostri. I think you guys probably know it. All right, that's where it comes from. There is this big organization called like that, like our thing. It's how you would translate it, Cosa Nostra, or business, or matter. It's how you probably translate it in English. And from Italian jargon, I just take it on shallow matters. But anyway, let's go back to the this application. You guys are making me actually worsen my focus, but it's okay. All right, huh? Small family business, yeah, right. And some tax evasion. No, kidding. Well, let's see. Variables are like labels. As we hinted above, in GDS script, variables work a bit like labels. And assigning a value to a variable is like taking your label, the variable, and sticking it onto some item, the value. Oh, alright. Oh, hello, Ray. Welcome. It's okay, the mob barely exists anymore. You talk as if you know a lot. I mean, probably You do. But that makes me wonder what kind of past does Riri have? Were you some kind of maid who was too competent? A sort of bodyguard? But yeah, hello Riri. I hope your study is going well. Yeah, it's kinda getting sidetracked, but it's going overall well. We were singing something like "Never Gonna Give You Up" from the Rickroll song. This Rickroll meme. So yeah, OC probably still exists. Yeah, probably. It probably does, but it's became a bit shrunken from what I heard too. I assume it really possibly has some Italian ancestry and has some family connection to the noble Yakuza of both the east and from the west too. Alright. True. May your first child be a masculine child. Maybe. May your first child be a what's the name? A sacrifice? What's the meaning of that, Rolling Zoink? Anyway, sorry. Okay. Let's see. No, wait, I'm getting lost. This may be a shock, but I've never seen The Godfather or The Sopranos, and that was a Godfather's code. I see. No, don't worry. You're just an additional sidetracking tangent, Ray. A pleasant one, however. Soprano is okay, but Godfather is really an excellent film. But it's propaganda, Zoink! To make the mafia look cooler than it is. But yes. Why, thank you. But yeah. Wait, let me check. Like a supermarket has a database of product labels, a variable is what the computer keeps a list of them in your code. Oh, a variable is like it exists, something as a database. Given the variable code name, the computer can look up the attached value. Alright. It has an important consequences. In GDScript, you can stick the label to any other value. Alright. Step. Function run. Variable health equals 100. Health equals, this is probably a string. This is some text. Print function in the health parameter. Alright. From before in the variable. Alright. Hey, you're still here, Stefan Brooker. Nice. Alright. The above code is like taking a label from the appropriate item and sticking it to the wrong thing. Oh. Alright. At line 2, the health variable holds a number. From line 3, health holds text. The computer will let you what's that? Do that. The code syntax and the grammar are correct, but it's not good. Variable names should describe the value they contain, so a health variable with a text value will confuse your future self and other coders. It can also cause errors in your game. Later on, we'll see how to avoid this issue with variable types. For now, let's practice creating variables. Okay, practice 1. Define a health variable. In this practice, You define your first variable and give it a specific starting value. Okay. Define a variable name. Name it how your starting value of 100. To define something, it means you need to write var for variable and then name it health as the variable. We are starting value 100, so you write down equals symbol and then 100 as the associated value. Okay, you shouldn't create a function here, so I just need to run the code. Okay, very well, well done. Completed the practice. Stay and play around or continue the course. Continue. Okay. Or character in your game by adding subtracting. We'll have health by defining the health variable. The higher the character health, the further away the player is from losing the game. Health changes adds tension to the game, especially if the player is fighting with low health. It's a resource that the player should manage carefully. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. The character health might get low if an enemy attacks them or they fall into a hole and get hit or damaged. We can create a function to represent damage in these cases. Create a function named take damage with the parameter called amount to actually place it as a placeholder, and then click health minus equal amount. Okay, we click it on the take damage. Oh, it's 25. 50 minus 25. Okay, dead, minus negative. Okay, let's reset. Sorry. We pass the amount of damage the robot should take as a parameter. Line 2 subtracts the amount from health. Note, the minus equal syntax, which achieves this, is a shorthand we often use. Oh, I see. It's like health equals health minus amount. Is it? Is it? Why is it called The Sopranos if the high-voiced women are singing in it? If there are no high-voiced women are singing in it? Not sure either. I actually haven't checked The Sopranos yet, so I'm not sure what it talks about aside from mafia. Why is that? Do you have a reason for it? An answer? But yeah, I can also use a longer form. Alright. A longer form. Both of these lines have the same effect. They both subtract the value amount from the health variables. Oh wait. Never mind. Health minus equal amount. Oh, it's probably exactly as I said it. Wait, let me check something. Oh. Okay. Alright. You may notice that the health of the robot can go below 0. We'll see how to manage these, not exactly error, but these in a future lesson using conditions. Oh yeah. About your question, I'm searching in here, and it says this. According to the book The Sopranos by Gary Richard Edgerton, HBO attempted to have the title changed to Made in New Jersey. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right. New Jersey? Jersey? The final episode will be called Made in America, which certainly fits the significance of the setting and the mafia rituals, but the creator David Chase was insistent on keeping the name The Sopranos, based on a local family he knew from high school. Oh, I see. Chase and HBO eventually compromised, adding the image of a gun in the series logo to inform viewers it was about mobster violence. Okay, the series centers on Tony examining his childhood with his toxic mother and his overwhelming fear of passing down his inherited mental health problems onto his son. Okay. AJ will start dealing with suicidal thoughts and anxiety as a teenager. One of the past episodes in the series explores these ideas. Alright. Wait, you know why? In what is castrato? And I know why it's called Sopranos. You were being fussy, Jules? What the hell? You have made a big mistake. I'ma make you an offer you can't refuse. Is that another quote? Is that another quote again? From some other mafia film? I think it's from this time. It is from The Godfather. Yes. Thank you, Rere. And just too gullible. You have to be sincere with her. Don't call me out, Zoink. From The Godfather. Yes. Alright. Nice. At least my cultural knowledge is not that indietro. It's not too behind. Oh yeah, alright. But yeah, let's see. Thank you. But god damn it, remove. I'm gonna strangle you. Oh yeah. Threats aside though. Wait, I'm back to the conditions. Alright. Back to the conditions. We can create a function to represent the damage in these cases. Oh, it's here. We'll see how to manage these in a future lesson using conditions. The robot health could increase instead if the player picks up an item that heals them or if they use a healing item. Okay. Oh, cute. It even waved. The golem. Let's see. Wave. Okay. The health can go beyond 100. Also, once more, the short line health plus equal amount is equivalent to the longer form health equals a health plus amount. Which of these will increase the health of the robot? Okay, increase, then it's plus. Alright? Yes. In the following practice, you code the take damage and heal function so the robot health can decrease and increase. Damaging the robot. Learn how to deal damage to entities like a robot. Okay. In our game. The main character has a certain amount of health when he gets hit. Alright. The health should go down by a varying amount of damage. Add to the take damage function, so it subtracts the amount to the predefined health variable. The robot starts with this 100 health and will take 550 damage. Okay. Let's see. Okay, book damage, health, minus equal amount, and let's see if it runs this way. Oh no. Indented block. Ah, alright, indented block. I forgot it. Okay. I completely forgot the tab for the indent. Alright, it's time to heal up the robot to full health. Write a function called a heal and that takes amount as a parameter. Okay. Func heal. No, fun heal. Func heal. Column. And then it writes amount. Okay. Health plus equal. And then amount. Oh, right. I need to write it in the parameters. Amount. Okay. Okay, it's done. Okay, I get it. Sorta. Okay, as we've seen it, Godot has a function with two certain action. For example, the show and hide function change the visibility of things. Okay, we can also create our function to make custom effects like adding or removing health to a character. Godot also has a special function we can customize or add to. Take the process function. Okay, func. Oh, there is an underscore. Process and delta, and then column, and then there is a tab indent called another function called rotate, and inside there is a parameter called 0.05. Alright. The process function gets its name because it does calculation or continuous actions. It's like a juice factory that processes juice bottle. The bottles are always moving along a conveyor belt while different machines operate on them. It's similar to Godot, but this function can run hundreds of times a second. How many parameters does this function take? It's probably one, is it? Okay. It takes one parameter, delta. We look at what delta is in the next lesson, as well as show how to use it. The process function won't do anything until we add something to it. You might notice the underscore, yeah, in front of the function name. This is a conventional programming used to coordinate work, and it will only make sense once you have experience coding Godot. Boo! You won't say it now! But I understand, it's not to overwhelm me. For now, all you need to know is that if the function exists in your code and it is called a precisely process with underscore before, then Godot will automatically run it every frame. When Godot draws on the screen, we call that a frame. Is it the same for other engines? Other game engines might use a different name like underscore again, update, and then open round bracket, close bracket, and dot. Oh no, it's just like that. Update. Why is the process function useful? It's perhaps Wait, let me drink water. It's perhaps better to see the process function in action. Take the following example. Oh, it is the golem again. The func process with the delta as a parameter here, and then rotate. Oh, I see. Does it mean if you place it below in the process, it's like looping the game, so it's always placing, moving, rotating the golem 0.05? Based on what? On seconds? Based on delta? Wait, what is delta then? Process, delta. Update, delta. When you click the button Set Process Through, you activate on the robot. From there, every frame, Godot runs the process function. Since we wrote a rotate instruction, Godot is rotating the chronometer by 0.05 radians many times a second. Many times a second? Molte volte in un secondo. Oh! So delta is like 1 second, but it's a loop? Many loops for what in a second? Is it this frame per second? 60 frames per second? How often does this process function run? Multiple times a second. Is this where it comes from? The saying of gamers using the word FPS, the frame per second thing? With the faster your computer, the more times process will run. Godot will try and run process as quickly as it can. This makes sure any movement, animation looks smooth and fluid. Oh, I see. Perché? Okay. In the practice, you will learn how to use the process function to rotate and move a character yourself. Rotate a character continuously. Process delta. Make the robot rotate slowly by adding to the process function. Okay, a rotation speed of about 0.05 each frame should do. Oh, it's like the same thing that we wrote in the application already. Yeah, you probably cannot see though. Okay. Creating circular movement. Make the robot move in a large circle slowly by rotating it and simultaneously moving it along its x direction. To do this, you need to add the rotate function and move local x function to process. Okay, move local x. No, Cristo. It needs to be case sensitive when I write something in programming, at least here in GDScript on Godot. And then use a rotation speed of 0.05. 0.5, okay. And then move the robots 5 pixels per frame. Okay. Oh, hi, Sky. Hello, Grida. You're back to being a dragon. Go. It's going well. It's going really well. Well, sorta. Understand what it is I'm reading, but I'm scared of forgetting it later, so I might need to redo it again, but offline. Oh, yes! You're back to a majestic dragon. But also the Mudra was good too. Alright. We see... Oh, this is time delta. Let's see what it means now. We've seen how we can use our character process function to make it move continuously. But it's just not our character that has a process function. Almost everything in the game has a process function. Dozens of times per second, Godot runs every process function in the game engine to update the game world. Oh, alright. After that, it displays an image of the game world on the screen. We call that image a frame. Oh! It's this. Godot then moves on to calculating the next frame. As this happens dozens of times per second, you get the illusion of movement just like in animation. This is similar how traditional animation works. This sounds like frame per second, yes! You may have heard of frames per second, or FPS for short. Games often run at 60 frames per second. It means that everything in the game updates 60 times each second. The number varies while playing, depending on the game and the device it runs on. Oh! Wait a minute. On powerful computers, you might get the frame rates in the hundreds or thousands of frames per second. Wow! Let's look at the process function in more detail. What parameter does the process function take? Function process delta. What parameter does the process function take? Okay, delta. Okay. Yes, the process function has one parameter named delta. Frames take varying amounts of time to calculate. Depending on the game, the computer, and what the game engine needs to calculate, frames take more or less time to display. There will always be a small variation from frame to frame. This is why the process function receives a delta parameter. Delta represents a time difference. It's a time difference between. Okay, it's the time it took Godot to complete the previous frame in seconds. We can use it to make sure the game runs at the same speed on all computers. Alright. Okay. This is because different computers have different hardware. You know, the stuff that makes up a computer processing power. So a fast computer will have more frames per second than a slow computer. So if we ignore delta, movement speed will vary, but depending on the computer processing speed power. Delta is like a denominator that helps to make the game consistent for everyone. So what do we know about L delta? It's a value in seconds. It's a time to go out to complete the previous frame. No, wait. Okay. Delta is the time it took Godot to complete the previous frame in seconds. It's very small because frames happen many times a second. It varies each frame because Godot has more or less to process each frame. Multiplying by delta. Okay, the delta you get in process is a tiny difference in seconds. It will generally be a tiny decimal number. Number. Ok, un numero decimale. Ok, to apply delta, you need to multiply your speed values by it. Okay. Oh, using the asterisk? How do I do that in the keyboard? Oh, I found it. It's above the plus sign, at least in this keyboard. Okay. When multiplying by delta, you make motion time dependent or real world time dependent rather than frame dependent, which is based on the hardware processing power speed, which is something physical and that varies by each hardware. This is essential to make your game consistent and fair between devices. So why do we use the number 3.0 in this example? On the top of the lesson, we made the robot rotate a fixed amount every frame, 0.05 radians. In the example above, we multiply the argument by a very small delta value, a value much smaller than 1.0. It makes the robot turn at a constant speed over time. However, multiplying by a number below 1.0, like delta, makes the result smaller. Oh, alright. To compensate for that, okay. Okay. For that, to make the robot turn fast enough, we use a larger number than before, 3.0 instead of 0.05. Those numbers have two different units. 0.05 is an angle in radians, while 303.0 is an angular speed in radians per second. Oh, I kind of understand it. So, 1 is the angle, the actual distance from one angle degree in radians, while 3.0 is the speed in angles in radians per second. Alright, well, yeah, one is time dependent, the other is movement positional dependent. When you multiply an angular speed by a time delta, it gives you an angle. Don't worry if it's a little confusing for now. It will eventually click as you deal with speed, acceleration, and motion in your game project. Okay. Why the times between frames matters. The times it takes to display a new frame varies. If you don't take the time into account in your code, your game will have gameplay issues and bugs. Godot provides the time to the process function for the delta parameter. In the example below, the robot moves using delta. As a result, it moves at a fixed speed. The bottom robot moves over a constant distance every frame without taking delta into account. It will move faster or slower than the top robot on your computer. The bottom robot will move differently for everyone. What the hell? So slow, but I see. Multiplying time-sensitive values by delta makes them time-dependent rather than frame-dependent. Alright. A dependent weakling. Thanks to that, we get reliable movement over time. Frame times vary from computer to computer and from frame to frame during gameplay. Because frame times vary, if delta is not used, movement speed will differ for each player, making the game inconsistent and messy. Okay, what does this mean? Okay, rotation speed per delta means we're multiplying rotation speed by delta, okay? The asterisk symbol means we are multiplying rotation speed by delta. In the next practice, we use delta to make the rotation time dependent. So we gotta do rotating use delta practice now. Alright. I just need to add delta with the asterisk thing. Okay. And the robot should rotate 2 radians per second. Is it? Okay, it works. Okay. In this practice, we need to move in a circle using delta. The robot should rotate 2 radians per delta seconds and move. Okay. Oh, okay. Move 100 pixels per second forward. The combination makes it travel in clockwork. Oh, it's like move underscore local underscore x. Okay. A parenthesis open in the previous lessons, if I'm not mistaken. Per delta 2, is it? Please write the values in the parentheses when calling the function. If you define extra variables, we will not be able to check your practice, because otherwise, you should actually define the extra variables beforehand. Okay. Is it? Oh, it works. Alright. Okay. Seems like it works properly. Let's see. One last thing. Continua. Using variable to make code easier to read. In this lesson, we'll make our code easier to follow and understand at a glance. Take a look at this example. Function process with the placeholder delta as a parameter. And then, since it's time dependent, we rotate 4 radians loop per delta. So in this code above, what does the number 4 mean? It's how fast the card rotates, probably? Is it? Oh, I did it right! The code above rotates the character 4 radians per second. We can guess what the number represents by looking at the function names, but it's harder to recall what this number does by quickly looking at the code. We've seen how different functions have their own names. Using these names communicates to the developer what the functions do. Rotate 2 in the parameters means rotate 2 radians. 2 radians per second. Okay. Move local x 100. Moves horizontally 100 pixels. Move local y minus 200. Move vertically 200 pixel minus. In the negative. Well, it's more like it goes down. Okay. As we learned in lesson 8, we can also assign. Assigning a value to a variable means that you store a value inside the variable. You do this with the equal sign. Equal symbol. Okay. Labels to numbers to help us remember what we do. We call these labels variable. A variable is a label for a value we can save, change, and read later. Let's recap how to define a variable. Variable. This is probably space. Variable underscore name. Space equals space value. We improve the first example to make it clear what the number 4 does. Variable angular speed equals 4. This variable is defined outside of the function. Okay, func process delta rotate angular speed per delta. Labeling a value makes the code easier for us to read now and in the future for other people too. In above example, which line defines the angular speed variable? It's probably angular speed, this one. Equals 4. Okay, if we define variables outside of functions, we can reuse them in different functions. Because any function can use variables. Oh, nice! Any function can use variables that are defined outside of the function. We call these variables script-wide. Like it needs to be outside, not bottom, under the function. Okay? And they become script-wide. Here we use the angular speed script-wide variable in both the process function and the set angular speed function. Okay. Set angular speed. We can also define variables inside of functions. But we align the variable assignment by indenting to make it part of the function body, so make sure to create the variable before using it. Okay. Like here, angular speed, and here, if you define a variable inside a function, only that function can use it. Oh, alright. This explains a lot of previous mistakes. The angular speed variables only exist inside the process because we defined it where the set angular speed function cannot use the variable here. Okay. Here's what this error might look like if we run the code. The identifier angular speed variable isn't declared in the current scope at line 6. Okay, this is not registered probably. The set angular speed function can't use the angular speed variable because it isn't script wide. It also isn't in the set angular speed function. How to fix this? Make sure you define the variable, the angular speed variable in the set angular speed function, or define it outside the function so it's script wide. Where we can define variable? Well, depending on where you define it or place it, the variable can be called script wide or just inside a function and be used only by that function top. Okay. Variables are also great at grouping values that control how a character behaves. Grouping them in this way allows us to easily change them. Variables to control movement. Oh, nice! Horizontal speed, jump strength, gravity, and variables for health, combat, health maximum, attack power, and defense. Okay, in the following practices, we'll define variables and use them with some familiar function to make our code more readable. Practices. Clarifying code using variables. Using variables to store number values makes code easier to read. Tidy up this function by storing a value in a variable. Okay, we need to place the... Oh, I understand. Let's see. Let's give for here a label. A variable label. But for what? Okay. Create a variable called angular speed. Okay, angular. Jaguar. Angular speed equal 4. And then let's copy paste. Control C to copy and click where there is the 4 to highlight it, and then Control V to paste it. Okay, let's do this. Probably works. Oh yeah! Fixing an out of scope error. There is something wrong with the code. Can you see what it is? Run the code. I think this is just the repeat of before. Cut. Control X is cut. Alright. Let's see if it works the way I think it is. Okay, like this. Okay. It's because the angular speed variable was inside the process, but it needed to be called or referenced also by the set angular speed function. Alright, understand. Conditions. How many did I do? I think I did only... alright. Let's do until lesson 16 or 17. Okay, condition. In a previous lesson, we talked about condition. Oh, right! When we decrease and increase a character health, the health bar could actually go up or actually go to the negatives, bottom zero, sub-zero. So, there was no limit to how much health we could have, the golem. So, as a result, the player could increase their character health indefinitely, which we do not want. What happens to health when we damage our character? Suppose our character has 100 health. What would the value of health be if we take take damage 5 times? Well, it will be 0, right? No, wait, it's minus 20. Minus 25. Yeah, that's right. Calling take damage 25 5 times will subtract a total of 125 from 100. So it will become minus 25. You can use condition to run actions selectively. Conditions make your code branch into 2 paths. If the condition is met, the computer will run the corresponding instructions. Otherwise, also instruction will not run at all. Video games and other computer programs are full of conditions. For example, game input largely relies on condition. If the player presses the button on a gamepad, the character jumps. Alright, jump! Jump! Okay, when the computer checks a condition, this is called to evaluate a condition. Oh, when you use the word condition in programming, and the computer needs to check if it works or not. The programmers say you got to evaluate a condition. All condition evaluated to either true or false. Either the player is pressing the button or not. Either the character is touching an enemy or not. In our case, if the half goes over a maximum value, we want to reset it to the maximum. To define a condition, we use the if word. We write a line started with if. Okay. Type the condition to evaluate and end the line with a colon. Okay. We need to type the condition to evaluate if the half is greater than 100, is major than greater than 100, half equals 100. Oh. Okay. Notice the greater than symbol comparison sign. We read this symbol as greater than. Oh, alright. We've seen how function definition use a colon at the end of the first line and nest content inside. In GDScript, this syntax is a recurring pattern for all code blocks. This computer knows which instruction belongs to the condition because they are indented. Okay. Oh, now it doesn't go over 100. Oh, break limit. Above 99 something. Alright, half. Step. Oh no, it goes. Oh, half plus equal amount. If half is 1 minus. Oh, alright. If half equals is greater than 100, half is again 100. In the above example, we use the greater than syntax to mean greater than, but then we compare numbers in other ways too. Greater than means like this, less than is the other direction. Oh, alright. And two equal signs means equal to, and a disclaimer, exclamation symbol means not equal to. Oh, I didn't remember this last one. Here's how we might use this in if statements. If half is greater than 100, okay, pass. If half is less than 550, pass. If half is equal to 25, pass. Okay. If half is not equal to, it's pass. What does pass do in code? Yeah, the pass keyword prevents error in a code when a line cannot be empty. For example, we must have a line after a function definition or an if block. Oh, alright, I see. When you don't know what to write yet, use the pass keyword as a placeholder, and Godot won't give any errors. Okay, in the previous examples, if there was nothing below the if lines, Godot will give us the unexpected unindented block after if error. Which of these statements are true? 3, 3 is less than 1. This is wrong. 3 is greater than 1. Yes. 2 is equal to 1. This is wrong. 1 is not equal to 3. Yes. 3 is greater than 2. Alright. Or else. The if keyword comes with a complementary else keyword. You can write an else block after an if block. Like so. Speed is 1. But if speed is less than 100, print you're slow. Else, print you're fast. Oh, it's like this. Okay. The else block will run whenever the condition above it isn't met. Oh, it's like settling, huh? In the following practices, we'll use condition, improve the way our character health changes so it has limits. Alright. Oh, wait. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Okay. Using comparisons. Comparing values allows us to make a decision in code, but is something wrong with this statement? Okay. The series of if statement is all wrong. Are you winning, Angel? My battery kind of died, but I guess I'm winning because I understand the sorta of the writing here. So I guess I'm winning, sorta, of the coding thing. F, glad you're getting it though. Right. Wait a minute. Let me check something real quick. Let's see if it works now. Strange. It doesn't work that well. Okay. Oh, that's all. Open. Okay, it works properly now. Sorta. The series of each statement is all wrong. Change the comparison so each comparison matches the instruction below it. F, glad you're getting it though. Yeah, right. I'm getting the understanding of programming logic, sorta, properly now, but it's still kind of messy for me to write it down. I might be able to understand when you read something, but not writing it from scratch. If half is greater than 5, print whistle. Okay. If half one is less than half, print if half. Okay, the statement is false. is equal, double time equal sign, equal to, and half is, if half is not equal, it's the disclaimer or the exclamation symbol, which is not equal to. Okay, where you go? Alright. Limiting healing. We have a function that adds an amount to the character health. Add to the function that the character health is never greater than 80. Okay, health. Health. Okay. Okay. If health is greater. No, cavolo. Greater than 80. Then wait. Okay. Half. Half equal 80. I'm not sure if it's going wrong. Does not go. Okay, I probably do. Yeah. Alright. Hints. Okay, use a condition. Okay, I think I did it right. How? No, okay. Half does not go above 80. We have a heal function that adds an amount to the character health. Add to the function that the character health is never greater than 80. Okay. If health is greater than 80, then health is... Okay, it runs like this, probably. I make a mistake in the equal sign. Alright, I remember. Prevent the health from going below 0. When the robot takes damage, its health can be negative. You might want to display the health number on screen, like in Japanese RPG. We don't want negative numbers. We want to stop at 0 instead. Calling the function should reduce health by an amount. So health minus equal sign. Yeah. Double equal is to compare. One single equal is to set. Yeah, right. I completely forgot. Got carried away by the conditions. Alright. Amount. And then if health is below 0, goes below 0, goes below 0. No, come on. Then in tab indent, health equal 0. Let's see if it works now. I think it's mistaken. Okay, it's probably the other one. And it doesn't make sense. To me, at least. Okay. Well done, you completed the practice. Okay, multiplying. Oh, how many things are missing? Multiplying to the vectors, introduction to while loops, for loops, creating arrays. Let's start multiplying and then to the vectors. Continue lesson. Multiplying. Oh, hello, Ninky. Welcome. Nice to see you. I'm trying to study these 2 next lessons, and then let's start with the multiply version. Our robot health is always between 0 and 100, but as our robot fights, we want to increase its strength and toughness, not by additional, maybe by exponentials? Oh, when a character levels up, it might deal more damage to enemies, gains new abilities, or in case, gain more health. We define a level variable to keep track of the level of the robot. It starts at level 1. When the robot has defeated enough enemies, we call the level up function to increment the robot's level. The perfidious Ninkilim has appeared. Disgruntled noises. Alright. Man, this reminded me of something. But I will try to do something about it later. But yeah. Hello, Ninki. How are you doing? Are you doing well? May you be safe. Totally not threatening. It's actually concerned disclaimer. Since at this night time, you are probably at work and should be at work driving safely your carriage of merchandise or merch as a mercenary, bard, jester. But yes, I hope you are safe, Ninki. You're home today? Never mind, I take it back. But yeah, nice. What are you doing? Are you baking something good to eat? Like bread, maybe? I think so. Or cheese. Stuffed pizza. But yeah, when the robot has defeated no enemies, we call the level up function to increment the robot's level. Variable level equal 1, set 1, function level up, column level is level plus 1. And then, as we briefly saw in the last lesson, our robot could have a range of variables that could increase when it levels up, like this. In this lesson, we just focus on increasing the robot max health. The variable max health is the maximum amount the robot health can be. We change our heal function to use this variable. I actually just came back from the kitchen from preparing some boeuf bourguignon. No way, seriously? Nice. Stuffed crust pizza? Clearly, I have influenced you. Well, you kind of cursed me with Gargoyle Quest. Otherwise, I actually haven't tried yet the stuffed crust pizza. I was just thinking if Ninki would like cheese as well, I think so at least, will probably be aware of it as a recipe too. But how do you pronounce it? Boeuf? Boeuf bourguignon? Boeuf bourguignon. Oh, French. Something. Oh, I'm not sure. But yeah. Let's see. In this lesson, we'll just focus on increasing the robot max health. That's so nice though. I hope you're eating well and rubbing your belly, even if you're not supposed to be a human. Oh, you made 3 burgers today? That's nice. What kind of meat? No, wait, beef? Probably. Beefy? But yeah. Boeuf bourguignon. Yeah. Boeuf. No, wait. Nin. Ki. Lim. Til. It's a precious meat. Yeah. Boeuf bourguignon is just beef stew. But French. Oh, that's kinda. Oh, explains a lot. Alright. But yeah, let's see. Wait, where I was again? Alright. Beef it was? Alright. And oh, yeah, makes sense. Beefy. The variable max health is the maximum amount the robot health can be. We change our heal function to use this variable. Okay. Okay, variable health equals 100. But the variable max health is the limit cap is 100. When we call the function health a total amount, then health is equal health plus amount. But if health is greater than maximum health, the health equals to max health, which means if the health 100 is greater than the supposed to be max health, which is 100 again, then health that gets damaged or not equals it equals to the max health capped, which is 100. So we could add the 5 to the max health every time the robot levels up. This will increase the max health the same amount every time. If we graphed the max health, it looks like this. It's like a linear recta, una retta lineare. The growth is linear, yes. In our case, we want a feeling of more and more power as the robot levels up. We want a graph like this. Oh, it's like a curve. Oh, it's called exponential. Oh, right. Alright. Haha. With each level, more max health is added when the previous level up. Let me drink a bit of water. To get the exponential growth, we multiply the maximum health by an amount greater than 1 each time the robot level up. Oh, thank you, Mr. Mugen. Ah, even the stretch? Alright. Thank you so much. Alright. To get the exponential growth. Thank you, welcome. It's important to stretch. That's right. I'm actually cracking down my spine right now. So, we multiply the max health by an amount greater than 1 each time the robot levels up. To multiply values together, we use the asterisk symbol. What is the value of damage? But also, oh yeah, Aldo. Do you still want to stream? Just asking though. I'm actually surprised. Well, I was gonna call out also Ninky and remove, but otherwise I was asking. Yeah, I've just been tired a bit. Yeah, understandable. Take your time. But yeah, what is the value of damage? Variable level equals 5. Variable power equals 3. The function calculate damage means what is the value of damage? Variable damage equal power per level, which means is 5 per 3, which means 15. Okay, we can use multiply equal in the same way as just like minus and plus. Okay. I think that my issue is that I need to force myself be forced to be consistent for 2 weeks. Oh, is that so? Huh. Makes sense though. Male VTubers have it really hard, in my opinion. But, well, that's because... Oh, wait. See, Angel. Thank you. You're so nice to me. You're so kind to me. You're so flattering that it makes me... What does this cat want from me? Do you want some treats? Do you want me to pet you? But yeah, I always been surprised that people hate being micromanaged. I really need micromanagement to do anything, at least on the beginning. Alright. Yeah, right, it's cute. Mr. Mugen is like a cute cat that hypes you with hope. But yeah, I'm not sure if I could actually help you, Alto. It's mostly because, it's a pity that people don't stream, but at the same time, how can I say it when I don't stream much myself either? Believe you or not, we're just like saying nice things. Yeah, I totally believe you. I completely believe you. Like, you're more believable than the Take no Jutsu Naruto. Believe it! Something like that. See, Andrew is always like harbinger of doom and misery, and my face contours into a scream every time. Why, thank you, Zoink. That flatters me in a way that is appreciative, but also dubious as well, because, what does Zoink want? What does this sketchy dude who likes so much gadgets and consoles and looks like a yellow frog from Keroro Gunsen want? Does he want me to make me play or more Castlevania or horrible games that are demands too much gameplay? Nah, it's okay, Alto says. That will be a talent in itself too. Right. And she calls me sketchy, ha! Well, you are sketchy though, Zoink. I could go into more depth, but I don't want to bring the mood down. I get it. It's kinda like brain worms. It's like having too much thoughts in your head, and then it makes you think. I kinda am thankful, but at the same time, I know that I'm really lucky. How can I say it? As a female VTuber, is that it? But otherwise, I'm really thankful. I wonder if there is a way to have a BroTube, a mythical one. Like, speaking of it. Forza! Forza, ce la puoi fare! It's only because you guys are so nice, but at the same time, it's really... how can I say? I'm really grateful. At the same time, though, I wonder why people don't watch male VTubers much, aside from a few, which I actually don't remember much. But does anyone here watch male VTubers? Just asking, though. Because I was thinking so much about the Let's Play channel I was speaking before, since I wanted to showcase the freebie model VTuber as a masculine presenting one. So yeah, I watch males, and then they all stop streaming. Yes, you totally get it, Ray Ray. I do voice acting with male VTuber. You do? You do? Yeah, a few friends. Alright. Because if they have the voice for it, we often do better as facecam streamer. Oh! No, I mean, I get it. But yeah. For example, Nijisanji did manage to have streamers that worked. Where is a guy who's played Ace Attorney and do some voice versus for? Yeah, Zoink, you're actually good at voice acting. From what I remember from our past gameplay sessions for Snatcher. So yeah, I don't watch male VTubers. I see. Oh, Mr. Mugen. One day, voice reveal. Sorry. I shouldn't force you guys to actually play along with this. It's too forceful. But yes, I understand. The mythical BroTuber. They all eventually stop streaming. So do the female VTubers too. It is complicated. But otherwise, thank you for guys for talking about it. It's kind of a touchy question, but otherwise, it's such a pity. You know, my ideal kind of cultural victory for VTubing, even if I speak about in a talk big game and cannot really enact on it, is something like cringe VTubers, especially male shonen arc stories. We maybe we other how do you pronounce genre? Genres of literary genres. Oh god! Literary genre? Yeah, yes. Yes, Mr. Mugen, exactly. I have my own browse for the energy. Oh, that explains a lot. Female VTubers yap in a way that reminds me of my little sister. Ah! Oh my goodness, I remember. I remember that you do have a little sister. But I see. It's like, what's her name? Umaru-chan something? I'm not sure if you will like that anime. Umaru-chan's sister? But, the story is so sad about it. Otherwise, female VTubers are definitely champion yappers. I'm not sure about that. There are some that are really good, but at the same time I don't consider myself one good, so I cannot speak for my others after all. But I do believe that other female VTubers, but also males, are also good yappers. Oh, Umaru-chan, yes, yes, exactly. I've seen it. Imoto, Umaru-chan, that's a good one, right? Well, sorta. She's kinda annoying, but it's kinda cute in a gremlin way, but still annoying. Yeah, if you can convince any VTuber to stick to their kayfabe long enough to make a cringe shonen a VTuber, you have a unicorn on your hands! Yeah, you totally get it, Rere! You totally get it! You completely get it. Actually, there are two reasons I haven't officially quit. One, I've received a lot of help, and I feel really guilty fully throwing the towel. And I already feel guilty not doing more. It's okay, I totally get it too. Although, do more though. Kidding, kidding. But I had friends tell me he admires how resilient I am. And while this came as a shock, because he has way better number than me, I'm surprised that he ever talked to me. I don't want to disappoint you either. No, it's good. This is like bromance. Bromance. What the hell? You're pretty attentive to chat, Angel, but some of these girls just go on and go on and go on for 5 hours. Huh? What does that mean? Do you want me to perhaps give you all the attention of the world too? Kidding, kidding. I totally cannot do that. I'd rather stream more learning stuff. But otherwise, I would, if you actually became a VTuber, Zoink, you could actually do voice acting. Like, with the Jallo sort of literary genre of a VTuber with a detective sort of model. But yeah, Mr. Mugen, I will honestly kill for a VTuber that actually keeps their act together. That's Congo, though. Together, instead of talking about going to Walmart with my mom or saying they're the god of fate. Hey! But yeah, I think we're on a tangent about something you like. You're a good yapper. Yeah, you say something that is actually true. A VTuber? Actually opposite. I don't wanna watch an act. Is that so? That's true. I guess it's really a difference in type of people. Because when it comes to VTubers, I actually watch I actually didn't watch anyone aside from Congo and maybe what's the name? Actually, I probably watched only Congo. Damn it. Congo! Ooh, something like that, yeah. Mr. Mugen is a god of fate, needs a snack from Walmart too. Yeah, right. Because the complex nature of this topic, I plead the fifth. What does it mean? I mean, most family VTubers can talk for 5 hours without stop it. It's unbelievable. Well, depends on the chat sort of speed, isn't it? Congo, right. But it's also another, I'm not sure if I should call her a VTuber. She's Julie Okahara, but it's more of Vampollo sort of deal, where she uses a doodle like theater puppers theater? No, a toy theater sort of deal. But yeah, male VTuber gambatte. The best part of Angel Stream is the random tangents. I actually want to be a proper VTuber, but I wish to be, which is a really cringe shonen VTuber, but It doesn't work with Eng, I think. And that's why I was thinking in the first place of making that Let's Play channel. But at the same time, it wouldn't work. Because it wouldn't work as a streaming. Maybe for male VTubers, it needs to be a video edited content where they showcase their story to become point A guy to point Z hero sort of deal. Pretty the thief means not say anything so I don't get myself in trouble. Oh no! You got me, Ray Ray. You got me. My VTuber need one stream. 2, 4 teams. Oh! That's good, Roberto! I should actually bring it. Many males can also do this. Yeah, many males. I think Niji-sanji... No, it's not Niji-sanji. It was Holostars. We could do some tabletop RPG. But yeah, free, they need to be consistent. Yeah, hot-blooded and Chona Angel stream. I'll give you actual maybe VTuber life hack, but nobody likes to talk about it. What does it mean? Tell me, Mr. Mugen. Please. Ha! My shonen blood is boiling. No, VCIO is great. Oh my goodness. Rene is quite good at being 3 steps ahead. Taps forehead. Like before Goku just teleports away. But yeah. When it comes to women, says Zoing, men will never compare the woman. It's a rule of life. Well, though, being a man, is quite a privilege, but at the same time, it's loaded with expectation. It's like a burden to someone that didn't wish to be born as one until life kind of weighs him down. But being a man, it sounds cool. I mean, you have a... I shouldn't speak about this. It's too crass even for me. But it's a good thing, in my opinion. Or rather, when it comes to yapping. Oh, what the hell? But respectfully disagree. I think being a man is really cool, though. I speak of this not because of my own proclivity, but because of genuinely... how can I say it? How can I say it? But anyway, you should do a ton of fan service to female viewers with big edgy and vampire daddy ASMR. No! I don't want that. When it comes to male VTubers, I wish them to do something like shonen manga. Like, do you know that there was a talk back then where the manga evolution of genre, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the genre evolution of manga or anime should be like this. Okay. Gag, it evolves into shonen. Then there is slice of life. It evolves into drama, and then it evolves into Cavoli. It evolves into Iyashikei. But I think cover selection process filter out men that female viewers will have liked to watch, perhaps. I think you speak about Holostars English, perhaps. I've seen so much anime I can turn on without using our fault. About what being 3 steps ahead, is it? I think they sue. Yeah, right. I really want to learn more manga and anime. But yes, I think the issue with this that most guys who want to can pull it off, and most guys who can't, don't want to. Well, that is also true, yeah. I say this as someone in the first camp. Oh, really? You want to do it? I understand. You need to actually follow Filipinos. I'm not sure. Somehow I think they're the strongest ethnic. But otherwise, Redeem to make Angel power up and scream as her hair flaps in the wind. Right. But yeah. Basic Iyashike mentioned. Right. Yeah, lol. Yu Yu Hakusho is probably the greatest shonen of all time because it managed to combine many genres, despite being shown. Oh, I actually need to check it out. I was watching Utena, Revolutionary Utena, the actual original version of Utena, I think so, because you know the other Utena, right? But I'm getting myself to watch all the previous anime to see how the anime narratives evolve. Is that it? Iyashiki VTuber would just talk slowly about Tia and nice bird we saw outside. Isn't that just Alker? Oh, I'm not sure. I might have some disagreement with her, but I find her quite Iyashiki for some reason. Alker Saint Alker. I think that's what the ST means. But yeah, based Utena mention. Yes. Actually, Alker Iyashiki. Don't you think she is like Iyashiki, but she is like a really grumpy, gruff auntie, but at the same time, she might be stern, but she cares about her stuff, while at the same time she's, I don't know, she just likes to play games, but at the same time it's sort of Iyashiki in its own way. Like, she reminds me of actually this sort of, how can I say this? It's like she reminds me of Yuru Camp for some reason. But yeah, Yashiki means slow life basically. And yeah, I think Saint Alka will fit into that pretty well. Yeah, right. Yashiki user has a little conflict. Oh, fits in slice of life? Oh, I see. Having the capability to see good sides in someone you disagree with, shows how wise Angel is. Ah, I'm not sure. It's more because I'm apprising other VTubers and to see what I can actually take from to actually blend into myself. Arki is not, maybe. Yashike. Makoragi is. Really? Yeah, maybe Koragi also fits. But I think she is more like cute, like K-On. Alright, Rei, you're so good. You actually, what the hell, you're actually some steps ahead of me already. Again. But yeah, I think it's like whatever the genre is, like K-On. Yeah, exactly. Exactly right, really. But yeah, Kuragi also fits to some extent. Oh, it's GGDGT. Oh, cute girls do cute girls do good things. Cute girls do cute things. Oh, Kuragi absolutely can pull off Yashike. Yeah, I totally believe you. Because I remember once I watched her guitar, or was it ukulele streams? That was great. Cute girls doing cute things. Oh, alright. Yeah, like campfire karaoke and cooking streams. Yeah, right. If only I could participate in the weeb conversation. I'm so sorry, Zoink. But yeah, speaking of something. You're too less of a weeb than I expected, Zoink. Your otaku permit has been taken away until it will be granted again. Oh, sorry, I messed up my cron. Oh, don't worry. It's because it's also funny. Do cute girls do good deeds? No, cute good treat. Never mind. Yashike and cute girls do cute things does have some crossover, like Eurocamp, which is pretty peak in its own right. Yeah. Wait a minute. Does anyone here know the anime called Actually, I actually forgot the title. Let me check it. It's about, maybe you guys can say the title if I describe it. It's about two girls in a post-apocalyptic winter setting riding a tank to search for humanity and some scorte di cibo, food. Insert diciamo, girls, let's tour. Yeah, right. I actually watched it and I thought, oh man, the part when we see the humanity's recordings, that was great. Man, I felt the humanity's small moments. I'm not sure how to explain it. I really liked it. Have you been taught about Italian history? And what can you still remember? Which Italian part do you mean? Because do you consider, I don't actually consider Italians yet again to actually revive back very ancient memories of Rome Empire yet. It's like it's still dormant, it's still sleeping, like a sleeping agent. But Italian history, maybe like, okay, well, what can I still remember? From what I can say, Italian history has been wrecked by many invasions between the 1000 to the 1300. And then we have the Renaissance, and that is when I actually consider the Italian heritage, which is when the fleet or the maritime exercito, army, was still good. However, at the time, Italy wasn't really Italy as we know as it is, but it was lots of city-states like Tuscan, Venice, not Sicily. Sicily is a region. It's more like what's the name? Naples and city-states. Oh, Angel, you might enjoy Apocalypse Hotel. It's a great restaurant in Yasuke. Alright, let me check it out. But girl, last tour is not Yashike? You say that? It's Yashike in the daily mood, but it's more in the downer in a setting because the ending is really sad. I love the manga of his own so much. Yeah, right. I even check it out. Yeah, it had a period of feudalism. Yeah, that's the word. And that's more so when modern Italy has evolved from. Like post-fall of the Western world. Do you consider that? Do you consider that Italy? I think it was more trying to figure out itself back then, Italy. The physical Italian boot of a peninsula. It was more like from, what's the name? You know, how can I say it? It was wrecked by many competing factions like the Holy Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire, and then the German invaders and so on. So I wouldn't call it Italy by a nation yet. Like when I consider Italy, I consider each nation or identity of the city-states that consider themselves Italian speakers. So it's probably what I'm getting confused at. It's like saying British history is the ancient history in America. That's how that comparison makes sense. Yeah, that's how I feel like too. Wow, really gets me. But yeah, since we're on the topic of Rex, I recently got into the Boryoku Banzai, and Heisei has a Hey Sumiri-chan. Oh, Sumiri-chan. Maybe I understand that one. Let me check it out. I need to write down so many recommendations. I remember something else from Sumire. Okay, Boryo Kubai Zai. And then Hotel. Apocalypse Hotel. Let's see. Okay, Apocalypse Hotel. Oh, this one? Yeah? I think I remember this one. No, I think it's another character with the same hairstyle. But I see. Anyway, let me read all the characters. Florence was the most important one, if I recall correctly. Oh, maybe. I think so. Florence from Dante, maybe? No, wait. Is Dante from Florence? If you like Go Let's Tour, oh, I recommend Baby Shachu Hackers. Alright. It's about two girls who go car camping together. I was actually watching the other manga, well, mostly the OVA. Wait, let me check. Okay. Never mind. Let's see. Thank you, Mr. Mugen. It's about two girls who go car camping together. It reminds me of another one. It's mostly about an android woman with green hair. I was watching this Yashike sort of OVA called Yokohama Cafe, I think. Kaidashi Kiko. Oh, Yokohama shopping blog. Alright, I found it back. Alright. No, it does make sense. Because I was curious what about Italian history got out post-fall. I just didn't specify. And speaking of the territory. Oh, you're speaking of the territory? Alright. Well, I learned probably all the territory. No, all the story. All the story about Italy, but not much after the what's the name? After the 1920, around the after pre-ban conventions. But after that, I didn't read much about Italian history or old history because it's too recent to actually speak about it. Italian territories which evolved into modern history are still pretty recent overall. Yeah, the areas exist, as I understand. Yeah. Oh, you know that? You know it too, Mr. McGann? Alright. Yeah, I actually like it a lot. Man, no, seriously. I'm actually surprised. Maybe it's because it's an OVA, but at the same time, it's so good in mood, in immersion. It's like when you eat something like a snowflake falling down and you showed your tongue to catch it, and when it melts and you feel the sensation of it, of the snowflake melting, or even a sakura, a cherry blossom petal, and it actually falls on your hair, and then you have a partner or special one kinda picking the petal blossom and just smiling at you. It kinda gives you that feel, right? It's like a strange sensation. I'm not sure how to explain it. It gives me that sensation, if I could give an analogy. Oh, Roberto, I could have asked what were you taught about Italy post-Risorgimento, but doesn't reveal what was taught about the intervening history that happened in the area that is now Italy before that, but after Western Rome fell. Oh, it is kind of tongue twister. That's Director Ray, and Eurocamp is best. Oh, I see. An Italian nationalist, I can speak it. I think it's started in the same sense, it would be awesome. And you're catching a snake with your tongue reading one. But yeah, it's a vibe. It's just comfy. Yeah, that's a good reading, but I'm not sure if I can actually do that. Well, not yet, but thank you. But yeah, that's what Iyashiki is all about, I think. Yeah, enjoy life because it's all a frame of how you see the world. I'm not sure. Like the feeling of wind or the sound of the ocean. I'm basically never serious when I end the sentence with one. Alright. But yeah, let me see. I could ask you what were you taught? Mm. Well, post risorgimento, huh? I feel probably remember mostly what's the name? Garibaldi? Garibaldi? Doesn't is it the Garibaldi in the Risorgimento? I remember. I think you probably know who it is, right? Garibaldi. But yeah. I don't think I'm a good Yap session talker because not sure. Maybe I could be a streamer, but not a proper VTuber that I imagine it to be. We have a street called Garibaldi here. Oh, he's called the hero of the two worlds. L'eroe degli due mondi. Aspetta. L'eroe dei due mondi. From what I remember. Well, it was a really badass name, Garibaldi. So, that's probably why I remember it. Probably VTuber is a myth. Just do what feels right. I'm trying to do what is ideal. But yeah, what it feels right is how you actually train yourself for the ideal. Probably. But yeah. Wait, what was I speaking again? Alright. Basically included what you have been taught about Italian history between 476. Oh, Odoxar. Yeah. Until unification. Oh! Yeah, right. Understand. Oh, wait. I need to go now. My mother is telling me to actually stop yapping because she's actually sleeping now. So yeah. Hi, Mom. Alright. She is smiling. Alright. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, guys, for actually checking me out. And also for this session. Especially this condo topic. I'll check my server later. Why could she tell you to stop if she's asleep? Because I woke her up. I think I probably holed a bit. So yeah. She's telling me to quit. Also because it's too late. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bye bye. I thank you all for the talk. It was really enjoyable. So I'm really glad. I'll check the server later. And also this recommendation for the anime and manga. Apocalypse Hotel, Boryoku Banzai, Sumire, and others. Like, let me check if there is more. A boy baby Shachu hackers. Alright. Let me check. Okay. See you now. Thank you all for the homework. Alright. Thank you and bye bye. May you get on that night bouffe bourguignon, Ninky. Okay. Bye. Oh, bye bye. Wait. Ok, termina la diretta. Ciao ciao.